Hi, I'm Amber. Welcome to my channel. Today I am building a Barbie Dreamhouse dollhouse. So I'm not, as you will have seen from the thumbnail already, I'm not building like a house, like a proper house for Sims to live in. I'm building it in the style of a doll's house. But it is a functional house, and I did play test it and have some Sims live in it for a little bit, and it does work. Obviously there are like privacy issues with the no walls on the bathroom sort of thing, but it does actually function as a house. They are like you're safe from the rain if you've got seasons and things like that, so it does work. Two really, really quick things. One, if the light is kind of flickery and weird, I'm trying a different little ring light that I have. This setting seems to be working all right, but one of the other settings was like flashing and being really weird. So if it starts doing that and I don't notice, I'm very sorry. And the other thing is van videos. There's not going to be any van videos for a little while because she's still at the mechanics. Apparently she's going to be fixed by the end of the week. Oh, fingers crossed. Everybody, fingers crossed. I'm recording this on Monday, so currently that's my latest update. This will probably go up on Wednesday. But yeah, apparently she should be fixed by the end of the week. I'm really hopeful, and then we'll be on to some fun videos about the process of selling my van. I've never sold a vehicle before. She's my first ever vehicle. And the process of buying a new van. Yeah, I was going to go into detail, but we'll leave that for another video. Let's get into, it's already been 2 minutes now. Let's get into the Sim stuff. So, it's a Barbie doll's house. I'm going to pop a picture up somewhere on the screen. I don't know where it's going to go. Here. Of the inspiration. I found it on the Wilco website of a Barbie. It's called like a 3-story townhouse. 3-story is a bit of a lie because it's a 2-story. But when I was searching like Barbie Dreamhouse, I couldn't find something that I could either make really look decent in Sims or that I really wanted to make. But this one that I found I think is so cute, and I think I've managed to really pull it off in the game. So let's get into it. I've just realised I can't watch the speed build while I talk because my microphone is dead in the middle. I'm going to have to move some stuff about. So, it's a Barbie doll's house in The Sims. You've seen the reference image, and let's get straight into it. I haven't filmed a Sims video in probably like a month. I'm really out of practice. Every single time I'm like, I'm really out of practice because I tend to bulk film them, but I only have one build pre-recorded right now, so I can only film one today. But I am really out of practice, as usual. Also, my asthma's kind of bad today, so the heavy breathing. Anyway, so you can see I'm trying to those aren't words. You can see I'm kind of trying to get the main structure and stuff put together. I used, someone's going to correct me because I'm going to use the wrong word, but spandrels? Is that what they're called? I never ever used them, but they worked out really well in this build, and I just think it works well like to separate this kind of one big space with the little like fake lift thing that would actually be in the doll's house in the middle. I didn't feel like putting in a lift, like the item that is a lift, because it just wouldn't look right. It wouldn't even function, so it doesn't really make any difference. And I just think it would look really out of place. So I ended up putting in a ladder in the kind of like lift shaft, but that, as you will see here, was really playing up and not letting me place it where I wanted it to go. I get there eventually, but I had to rotate it, which actually kind of works better. I think that it does work quite well having the ladder the way it ends up having to be, but it was really annoying and tricky to get the ladder to actually place where I want it to be. So you can see here at the back of the house, I was trying to place it so that the rungs of the ladder were like flush with that back wall on the house, to kind of just create a back wall. I thought that would look really, really good. The video is still playing. Apparently I just didn't move anything on the screen for a while. Can you tell I'm out of practice? But yeah, so I really wanted to have the ladder flush with that back wall, but it just wasn't working out that way. And so you'll see here, I kind of 180 it so that it's like a 1x1 kind of room that you sort of go into and then up the ladder, if that makes sense. What is going on with the screen? So I just had to quickly edit a bit of the video while I'm recording this bit, because I had clearly in the recording just like left my laptop recording for a while I did nothing. So now we're back into the actual build. Also, oh my goodness, this top is covered in cat hair, but I really wanted to wear it because it's really cute, but I'm gonna sneeze. Oh my goodness. Quality content today, everybody. So, the proportions and everything are obviously completely off because Barbie houses are like so tall and skinny and the proportions are insane. So I did my best. I decided to make all of the walls really, really tall because I think that does work best with the kind of idea of the Barbie Dreamhouse. When you see in the reference image, it's really elongated and disproportionate and weird looking. But then obviously the kitchen appliances and the door and things don't fit in with that. And that's something that always bothers me is the taller height doors. In second and third wall height, there's no single width doors. And I know it would look kind of funny, but it would be more customizable. There should be single width doors in all the heights, if that makes sense. Oh, and then here with the fireplace, I'm just playing around with the plants right now because I was trying to find the perfect plant. But here you can see I'm like building this custom in the wall fireplace thing, and I think that turned out really cute. It looks so much like the reference image, and I really love it. There were a few other images of the doll's house that I was recreating, so I was kind of going through those, but in each image stuff was kind of placed differently, so I in general tried to replicate that main front on image. But then if I wasn't sure of the details, I'd have a look at the like closer up ones. So yeah. And so yeah, the living room I think turned out really, really cute, and it does function. They can sit on that sofa and they can watch the TV that is on the kitchen counter in the little middle room. The only thing that may not function that I didn't actually test because my Sims who lived there, I just fulfilled all their needs with cheats, is the oven, where I've put the built-in oven and stovetop together. I don't know if that would actually function because I did have to move objects it. Then here we've got the bedroom, and the bed does work. They just have to scooch over, which is kind of annoying and does not always work. But it should work. Like, in theory, that works. Just the game doesn't always allow that. And then the bathroom. I don't know why, but bathrooms in dolls' houses I just find really cute. I think it's just like this strange bit of realism to add into like a doll's house. I don't know. I just think they're really cute. Like the little Barbie toilets, I don't know, they're adorable. And so yeah, I think this turned out really, really cute. I swear I just had like a phone ding. I don't know. I just shouldn't have because my phone is recording and no one else is here. Anyway. And then you can see here on the roof there's like a little parasol and beanbag chairs. Well, they're more like loungers in the actual doll's house, but that didn't really work out or look right. And yeah, also that bit at the top is only functional if you teleport to it, and even then I'm not quite sure. It's more just decorative. And then I realized there were pictures of the back of the house, but only from like one angle, so I just kind of did a little bit on the back of it as the picture showed and just tried to kind of like do my best. And so I mean, that's kind of it. That's the build. I didn't landscape it or anything. It's a doll's house. I could have made like a giant kid's bedroom for it to be placed into, but my laptop is running slow recently, and these big crazy builds like my House for Giants that I made, they really run so slowly, and the main focus was the Barbie house, so I didn't want to be putting all this extra effort into making like a background for it. And then I decided to make a Barbie to live in this house, but I decided to make two of them. One of the modern, current Barbie with her, current styles, facial features. I did try my best with this. I think they turned out quite cute, but I just don't know if she really screams Barbie. But I think it's oh, what's going on my screen right now? There we go. We're getting into it now. I think it's the eyes. I couldn't get the eyes quite right. I think the body proportions and things are close enough. And then, so the other Barbie I did, the ears there, I don't know what happened. The other Barbie that I made for this house, the other sim I made for this house, is like that classic original 50s one. I will pop a little picture up somewhere. But that classic 50s Barbie, like original Barbie, that I feel like if you know anything about dolls and Barbie and stuff like that, you'll know her. So that I made modern Barbie and that one, and the retro vintage one is my favorite. She turned out so cute. Her facial features are just so distinct, and now she's the main character in my current save file. I redressed her and slightly changed her proportions because she looked a bit mental. She's like all chest, no anything. It's like, it's not like that shape. She's I just hit my microphone. She's like a V shape, you know. But yeah, she turned out so cute that she became just my sim in my save file right now. And these two Barbies got married, of course, because they had to. They have their Barbie Dreamhouse together. But yeah, so here I'm making the 50s one. I don't remember if I made all their outfits in this, but later I did go back in and do that. But I don't know if I did that right here or not. But you can see, like, if you know that Barbie doll, and I did flash up on the screen earlier, you'll see those proportions on her face and the eyebrows and everything. It turned out so good and so right for that character. And the hair and everything, it works so well. The outfit was kind of annoying because she wears like this little teeny strapless romper thing that's like so out of place looking for a 50s doll. Like, it looks like very 2010. And we didn't have anything like it, so I went more for like the colour and pattern than actually for the shape of it. So that's why that dress is there. And then here we got the little tour of the house, double speed, because I always take too long on the tours. You got the kitchen. Obviously everything is a little bit plain and simple because it's a doll's house. The living room with that fireplace, which I love. And you can see the TV on that little kitchen unit. And then we go up through the elevator, lift, ladder, to the upstairs where you've got some little railings to hold your Barbies in so they don't fall off. And you've got their bathroom, which is just adorable. And then, it's a little bit jolty. And then you've got their bedroom. And I tried my best with that, but it didn't turn out perfect. And then you've got the bit on the roof. I think the room I'm least happy with is the bedroom, to be honest, because there were so many stickers on the wall of other furniture that I couldn't really put into it. Oh, ignore that mailbox as well. That automatically spawned there. But yeah, and I think the living room is my favourite room of the build. That is the end of the tour. But yeah, I think the living room turned out the best just because the way I did that fireplace, like, built into the wall. I think that turned out really good. But overall, I'm really happy with this build. I love it. I think it turned out so cute. I had my Sims live in it for a little while before I knocked it down and bulldozed it and built them a new house. And then modern Barbie cheated on 50s Barbie and they got divorced. 50s Barbie is left with their baby now. This is why I can't post gameplay videos, because I just laugh at it. I'm just like, it's so silly. I can't do let's plays. One day I'll try, but no. So yeah, that's the build. It's just sort of a quick one, really. I hope you enjoyed. And like I said, there's probably not going to be any van content for a little while. But once things do start moving, once I've got a new van, things are really going to get rolling with, getting windows put in, which I'm going to probably pay someone to do because I'm terrified. Putting solar in, insulating, all of this stuff. There's going to be so many videos of that, and I won't neglect my Sims videos. They'll be coming out too. So once I've got a new van, the channel's going to be really popping with so much content, and I'm very excited. And I don't know if I think I've addressed this in a video, but 10,000 subscribers. That's insane. I cried when I saw that. Thank you. Alright, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye! Kiss. Oh, you hate me.